Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today is another questions from the comments video and these are videos where I try and help new users or people who are interested getting information about questions that are asked in the comments here. And a question I get asked a lot is, can left-handed writers use fountain pens? Yes, they can. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video interesting and... But seriously, yes. It's a short answer. Yes, they can. I'm a left-handed writer. I am pretty ambidextrous and I can do some writing with my right hand and I sort of do everything else left and right. But I do favour my left, and particularly with writing. And so I use fountain pens every day for the majority of my writing. Apart from a ballpoint pen, which I use in my planner, the 90% of the rest of my writing is done with a fountain pen. Our experience is a little different. We push the pen across the page. We don't pull it across like a right-handed writer does. So that action of pushing does mean that the nib will have a slightly different feeling on the page for us. And there are some things that we need to take into account, depending on your hand position, whether you're an overwriter, a side writer, or an underwriter. I am kind of like, I suppose, an underwriter. My left hand and right hand sort of work in symmetry. But if depending on your hand position, you might want to use different ink, an ink that dries quicker, or use a pen that is a finer nib. But then again, there is a pitfall with using a finer nib in the fact that it feels scratchier. Personally, as I'm a slight underwriter, I don't have to worry about smudging so much. Occasionally I still do, but we all do. Even right-handed writers still smudge the ink. But what I use medium and broad nibs primarily. I don't enjoy stub nibs or italic nibs. We don't get the same writing shape that a right-hander does by nature of the different angle that we write on. But medium and broad for me is my happy place. It fits my handwriting size. It feels nice on the page. I don't have a preference for gold or steel nibs as long as it feels nice. I don't get a lot out of flex writing, but that may just be me. I don't know if that's because I'm left-handed, but just that action is slightly different. But yes, we absolutely can. It can take a bit of retraining, moving your hand position, changing the angle of the paper on the desk, all those sorts of things. But you absolutely can. So if you are a left-handed writer and you are wanting to get into fountain pens, do it. Don't hesitate. You don't need to get a special nib, although there are a few nibs that you can get that are aimed towards left-handed writers. Lamy has a left-handed nib. There is the right-footed oblique nib, all of those sorts of things. But go for it. Get a pen, like a fountain pen. Try them. Enjoy them. If you have to do a little bit of retraining, maybe spend a little bit of time moving your hand position. It is easier to be either a side writer or an underwriter. Overhand writers, you really are pushing against the natural flow of the fountain pen and how they are ground, because they are ground with right-handed writers in mind. So the back side of the nib as you pull it across the page is where most of that polish is. We push so we get the front edge a bit more. But if it's a good smooth nib, you're just going to feel, it's going to feel great anyway. So jump in, get involved. There's tons of us left-handed users out there. So check us out, find us, watch what we do. There are some amazing calligraphers that are left-handed. Like, my handwriting is pretty shocking, but I love fountain pens and I love using them. So just enjoy it. Get involved, ask the questions. It's what we're all here for. So I hope you found this video interesting and useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notifications button if you want to stay up to date with the videos that I produce. Please feel free to get in touch using any of the platforms listed below. You can find me on Instagram or Twitter at @the_offstage_me, or you can contact me on any of my videos here or drop me an email. If you ask me a question, I will try and cover it in one of these videos. And I hope that you do find these useful in some way, particularly if you are a new user. If you'd like to support the channel by sponsoring a review or a video or providing an item for review, I would love to hear from you. In the meantime, enjoy your pens, left or right-handed, whatever you are, enjoy your writing, and I'll talk to you soon.